by Cedric Moon there on the foul. That'll be his first. Now Davis inbounds the ball to the bullet. Maybe we should refer to him as Charles Lee. Charles Lee. Now get over to Yankovic. He's going to go into the paint and Jim Day going with the second chance there. Gets another one, and he finishes it that time around. The Jim Day, Ibrahima, the Jim Day. Good job there by the young man.
Man, this Huntington Prep team is so strong around the basket, aren't they, Tony? Big kids.
Yeah, 43-33. Huntington Prep's largest lead of the night, now at 10. And we have fire three up and good by Hancock, and he'll nullify that one with his first basket of the night. Not a bad first one to have. 43-36, 2:24 and counting in the third quarter. And Green putting it on the deck. Now get it over, Charles Lee, over to Davis. There's going to be a foul on Anna Fialk underneath the basket here. They're going to stick it on number 5, G. Brott. That'll be his first. His second, team's third. Davis, nice position there by Yankovic underneath, but he couldn't finish it. And Tremere Burrell, I'm assuming the brother of Krishan. Now with Kostas.
Ooh.
He traveled, Kostas Doxakis. Maybe that's why he has such a wide lane. Turnover by Summitt, and here comes Simbular for Yankovic. I think that young man earned a break. He's been all over underneath the basket.
Yeah, he's had a big couple of minutes, starting out this third quarter.
Now Charles Lee crossing the half-court line. Jeremiah Davis. Now over to Anna Fialk. Now to Lee. Cross-court pass to Davis. The Cincinnati commit, no good. The rebound comes to Jim Day. He can't finish it. And Edmonds finally comes up with the board, and he gets it over to Kostas Doxakis. And we have a jump ball situation. And it's going to go to the Summitt Knights. Summitt Christian. 43-36, minute 19 to go in the third quarter. Huntington Prep, they were up by 2 at the half. Now they're up by 7.
Like you said, just keep building. The little points, they'll add up. At one point during this quarter, they was up 10.
Charles Lee with the ball, gives it over to Davis. Minute 10 to go. Lee's going to fire a three. It's good. His second one. He now has 8.
And it looked like that was from the top of the A on that max sign.
And he pushed that lead right back out to 10 after the Hancock 3. So Summitt Christian still have plenty of work to do, as that shot is airballed there by Shashawn Burrell, and the rebound goes to the Jim Day, who's starting to tally up quite a few caroms. Jeremiah Davis going to go up, can't finish it and one. He's going to be fouled there by number 5, Jay Bront, and I believe that'll be his third. Team 6, so 1-and-1 bonus for the last 42.8 seconds and fourth quarter. Another advantage goes to the Huntington Prep Express. And the first free throw is up and good by Davis. He's now 2 of 3, as he now has 6. Again, Jeremiah Davis, ESPN Top 150, going to Cincinnati next year.
Bearcats having a good year in the Big East this year.
They were undefeated going into Big East play, only 2 losses on the year. And a nice addition Davis will be as Simbular comes down with the board. He throws the ball up the floor to Davis, but it's stolen away by Edmonds. And Edmonds is going to come in and work on Lee. He's going to fire a 3 with no rebounders other than the small Hancock underneath. I told you that bothered me.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. I know that you're down, but I think you go ahead and take it to the rack there, try to pull a Tony 3-point the old-fashioned way.
Lee into Davis. Davis fires a shot, no good. And Bullard tried to go for the board there. 48-36. Very impressive start of the second half for Huntington Express's coach, Rob Fulford, got the message across at halftime. They outscored the Knights of Summitt Christian out at Lansing, Michigan by 10 points there in the third quarter. John, I believe that is what Huntington Prep needed to do there in the third quarter, because it's not smooth sailing, but it's a lot easier sailing.
Yeah, it is. They're playing a little bit better defense, Tony, getting bodies in front of people, and they're stopping transition. You know, and Summitt Christian, I mean, they've had a few turnovers too. You know, it's not going to help your calls when, you know, good part on Huntington Prep's part, I should say, of finishing on those turnovers. You know, it's one thing to get them, but you got to be able to capitalize on them.
And Huntington Prep has done the capitalizing there in the third quarter. At halftime, the score was 29-27. But our score here at the end of three is 48-36. So outscored them 19-9 there on that one.
That's how you get a lead, Tony. They come out and send a message too. You know, starting out the second half, you're in our house. We're going to do things our way.
Yeah, now Huntington Prep now controls, you know, the tempo of this one. They can slow it down. It's going to be interesting to see. Since this is our first time covering Huntington Prep, let's see how Coach Fulford plays with the lead. Every coach is different, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah, because they've not been successful tonight, Tony, when they've slowed the ball down and tried to get an offensive set. I mean, they've had a few good looks, well, quite a few good looks, but for the most part, they haven't hit them. So, you know, I feel like most of their buckets have been in transition and off turnovers. So, it'll be real interesting to see, like you said, how they play with the lead. Because, I mean, like you said, Young Summit's, you know, some just run-of-the-mill team. They're pretty good. They can come back in this thing in a hurry.
Right. Couldn't agree with you more there, John. And here we go. Number 22, Nick Hancock, with the ball going over to the right-hand wing. Gives it up top to number 40, Denham Buchanan, who's just checked in the game. And ball goes out of bounds right to Huntington Prep. And, John, that is not what Summitt Christian needed to start out in their fourth quarter on their first possession.
No, it's not, Tony. It's a morale. We talk about it all the time, the team, the big mo in the gym, you know, momentum. And it's not on this blue team side right now.
Shamir Burrell slapping that one out of bounds. Chase Fisher getting in on the action. Getting the ball back in bounds there to the official. We saw him put on a 30-point performance in the last game in a shellacking of the West Side Renegades. And it's going to go out of bounds to Summitt. Tell you what, a little defensive pressure on the inbounds.
Giving them a little trouble, ain't it?
Huntington Prep is having some issues there, and Simbular is going to come out for number 4, Jalen Beckham.
Ooh.
And Anna Fialk nearly threw that one away, but thankfully he has the speedster Lee out there running around for him.
So I just throw it up and let him go get it.
Throw it on an open spot. If it's a foot race, the young man's going to win. Shame he's not eligible to be in the WVSSAC. I'd like to see what he do in the 100-meter dash.
Yeah. Electrics type speed, Tony.
I'm thinking state records.
Oh, yeah?
Insight. Again, let me clarify.
I don't know what exactly the state records are, but I'm sure it's pretty quick.
Yeah. I'm sure it's up there with what that guy's looking like he runs.
Yeah, we wish him best of luck. He'll be heading north for his college career, Cleveland State.
Up around my old neck of the woods. As he connects on both free throws. He now has 10.
I hope they convert him into a Browns fan.
We can only hope, but we should probably be careful in letting too many people know we're Browns fans. We're going to lose all our viewers.
Hopefully we'll get the sympathy card. If nothing else, we might gain some more.
Oh, nice spin move there by Nick Hancock. Very, very nice.
It was a dirty move, Tony.
It was. Was that a free? I believe it was.
Like I said, Summitt turning up the defensive pressure.
50-39. down by 11. They still got the work cut out for them, but they still got a whole 7:10 to go. And there's plenty of time to make a run here. So let's see what Huntington Prep does if they continue to try to slow things down a little bit. Jeremiah Davis is going to get fouled. He'll be 1-1. It's number 40, Denham Buchanan, picking up the personal. .701 remaining as Davis is going to go to the line to shoot the 1-1. He's 3 of 4 on the night from the free throw line and make that 4 of 5. 51-39. I'll try to push it out to a 13-point game. And it's good.
Good form.
5 of 6, yes. It's very nice free throw shooting right there.
They wanted to travel there, everybody in the crowd.
Oh, here we go. Another quick steal. Edmonds. Shamir Burrell, no good. The put back by Trishawn, by his brother Trishawn. Huntington Prep's going to take a timeout. 52-43, 9-point game now. Quick little 4-0 spurt. And then under about 30 seconds there for Summitt Christian. And that's not what Huntington Prep needs.
No, let teams hang around, Tony. We talk about it all the time. You know, you got your foot on their neck and you don't quite break it. You know, let them hang around. You can come back and get bit.
Yeah, it's just like, we'll have to see here. I mean, their turnovers are quick. It's not like they're running the offensive set for about 30 seconds or so before they're losing the ball. They're losing their possession after about 5-10 seconds.
Yeah.
Summitt Christian